The women have been killing it. We have 3 big women's championship matches heading into WrestleMania weekend. Crispy Wrestling at Crispy Wrestling talks about Roxanne versus Lyra. I can never say her last name. Valkyria.
Valkyria.
Valkyria. Thank you.
What's the show called then?
Bailey versus Io Sky. Yeah, right. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. WrestleMania weekend women title matches. We ready? Putty. Roxanne's been trending quite a bit this whole run here. So is Becky, so is Bailey. Who do you think is most likely to lose their championship heading to WrestleMania? Of these 3 women, of these 3 women matches that we have here.
You would think it would be Rhea Ripley because she's held it the longest, but she's on such a hot streak right now. I'm gonna have to say Io Sky because
Really?
you're building up Tiffany Stratton to be the next big thing, but then she loses to Becky Lynch, right? Then Becky Lynch loses to Taya Valkyria on purpose as a way to elevate her, make her look better, to make her look stronger, pass the torch.
Mm-hmm.
That was only a couple months ago. If she loses here, what was the point of everything? Okay, and plus Roxanne's on her way to the main roster sooner rather than later. So I think Taya Valkyria's, Lyra Valkyria, Taya Valkyria.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the show once in a while, huh?
Yeah. Maybe I should. Because they're so fucking similar. Anyway, I think she's safe. I think she will retain here. Plus, Roxanne just turned to just reward her with a championship, especially saying she never lost it. She needs to lose. I think Lyra's safe. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch is close. It's close, but Rhea is so fucking hot right now. Nuclear hot. You gotta stay with her. Io and Damage Control were never that hot. I was thinking today, Io, what memorable matches, what memorable feuds has she entered? I think she had a cool match with Bianca Belair, Bianca, as my boy says. All right, it's been a kind of a forgettable title run. Let's give it to Bailey. I think she earns it, deserves it. Give it to her. Everybody's behind Bailey. So it's of those 3, I think Io is the most in danger to lose.
I disagree. I disagree. And I'm not disagreeing just to disagree here. Like, I think Damage Control, they have the numbers on their side here.
Do they?
And they do. Like, I don't necessarily believe Bianca Belair is going to be the save all here that people are projecting it to be.
It's Bianca. It's fucking Naomi. Now you got Jade Cargill coming in, who's had teased a couple weeks ago. Now we're making her official debut next week.
I'm still not buying it. I could see Bianca actually costing Bailey this match. There's heat there, like this is not going to be completely forgotten by WrestleMania. Like Bianca, she has legit, well, not legit, but like she definitely has gripes against Bailey, and they're legitimate.
You just hate Bailey, don't you?
No, I don't, because I think honestly, Bailey, this feud will continue. That's what I think. I think Bailey will ultimately beat Io Sky for the championship. I just don't think it's going to happen at WrestleMania.
So the answer is what? Who's losing?
Who's most in danger?
Mm-hmm.
Who's like the biggest threat right now? I think Roxanne's the biggest threat. Honestly, you bring up great points about her.
Makes no sense.
Possibly being moved up to the main roster. I don't necessarily know if that's going to happen right away, though. Like Roxanne becoming a 2nd-time NXT Women's Champion, I think that the writing's on the wall. She's on the rise. She's got a really hot streak going for her. And there's just so much that she can do there still at NXT before she gets called up as a champion. And she brought up the claim too. She never lost.
It just feels like that whole Becky winning the NXT title to give it to Lyra is just to be a waste then. If she's losing it 3 months later.
But then, Tiffany lost, and obviously she's still doing well here.
Well, she got to the main roster.
Yeah.
She moved on. Her time was up. Lyra's not, her time's not up. She's not going to the main roster.
Tiffany didn't move up right away.
She lost after the feud was done. After her rematch, she lost. She was main roster.
No, it wasn't right away. It took a bit. No,
That was right away.
it was not right away.
Okay, agree to disagree.
Tiffany Stratton did not move up right away.
Okay, agree to disagree. Okay,
Look it up. Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
I will. No, agree to disagree. We have a show to do. We'll go after the show. Let's move on.
I would say second, like you bring up
But
some
Rhea's
good
not
points
losing.
about. I feel like you bring up some good points about Rhea Ripley. I feel like Bailey's up there, Becky Lynch is up there as well, as far as the biggest threat. Oh, but Becky's all about putting people over, you know, making people shine like she did in NXT, like you mentioned before. I feel like Becky Lynch did a fabulous job on Monday Night Raw, like making Nia Jax look like $1 million. Yeah, but I think Roxanne's the biggest threat. I think you're right about Rhea Ripley. I think she retains.